I'm having a team with a variety of staffs. What kind of leadership is required from the production department?
We meet various types of guests at restaurants, bar, banquets and so on with tireless way of servicing, and my team is huge. How can I be the best leader?
Cleanliness of hotel is our main motto. We deal with a lot of machines, devices and chemicals. I wanted to become a best leader in my hotel. But how?
Image building of my hotel is our soul. Meeting various guests and VIPs is my major responsibility. Relationship building is my vital job with my team. Can I be a friendly leader?
To get the solution of all questions, we are going to meet in the international seminar conducted by Sambhram College of Hotel Management in collaboration with Help University, Malaysia.
A leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Because
we are hospitality leaders.
My heartiest greetings to all of you. This is Sophia here, Assistant Professor from Department of Hotel Management. Myself, Monica, Assistant Professor from Department of Commerce. As it is said, the capacity to learn is a gift, the ability to learn is a skill, the willingness to learn is a choice. Today, we all have made a right choice to be in this part of this webinar themed Leadership in Hospitality Industry. Yes, we gladly welcome you all for our 5th International Management in association with Help University Malaysia on the topic Leadership in Hospitality Industry. Hope this day is going to be a great day. Feeling very happy to see our participants from different parts of the world. Yes, let's get started, Monica. For the formal welcome, I would like to invite Mrs. Samrai Selvi, Vice Principal of Sambhram College. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Sophia. Good afternoon, all. It is my pride to present a welcome note on behalf of Sambhram College of Hotel Management on this delightful session. First of all, I would like to welcome Vice Chancellor of Bangalore North University, Dr. Niranjana, Professor and Chairman, Department of Studies in Journalism and Mass Communication, University of Mysore. Welcome you, sir. Next, I would like to welcome an awesome personality who always appreciates, guides, advises the staff member for the betterment of students, staff, and college. Dr. Nagraj, Chairman of Sambhram College of Hotel Management, Bemal Nagar, KJ. We welcome you, sir. Next, I would like to welcome a charismatic leader, Dr. Kannan, sir, Principal of Sambhram College of Hotel Management, who inspires, nurtures all the team members to dream more, learn more, and do more to reach their academic goal. Welcome you, sir. Now, it's my heartfelt gratitude to welcome our enthusiastic speaker, Dr. Alice Lim So Mong, Head of the School of Hospitality and Tourism of Help University, who maintains a strong research interest in learning analytics and education management. We welcome you, ma'am. Next, my heartfelt gratitude to welcome a passionate and eminent speaker, Mr. Harul Hisam bin Bujang, Senior Lecturer and Program Leader of Help University. We welcome you, sir. And I also welcome all the team members of Help University. Mr. Trill Shaw, Senior Manager, International Marketing Department, Mr. Bin Shah, Manager, International Marketing Department, Mr. Sherir Pung, International Marketing Department, Mr. Tang Kong Po, Senior Manager, Central for International Program, Mr. Chin Cho Singh, presenter for this international session. We welcome you all team members of Help University. Next, my heartfelt gratitude to welcome all the participants who have gathered here for this wonderful session. Welcome you all. Thank you. Over to Monica.
Thank you, ma'am, for your warm welcome. Today we have a most important, highly honored person with us.
May I know who's that, Monica?
Yes, it's none other than a Bangalore North University Vice Chancellor, Dr. Niranjana Vanali, as a Chief Patron. Let's all welcome for his address. Over to you, sir.
As the new Vice Chancellor of Bangalore North University, Karnataka, it is my proud privilege to welcome you all to this international seminar on leadership development in hospitality management, being organized by Sambhram College of Hotel Management under our university and Help University College, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. I congratulate the management, the staff and the students for their untiring effort in organizing such an event on large scale. I am told this is not the first time that Sambhram College is organizing such an event. I am sure this international conference will help the students and all the stakeholders to gain knowledge in the area of hotel management and hospitality management. I wish the international seminar all success. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable address. Now it's time to welcome our chairman, Dr. V. Nagraj, from a group of institutions, a highly supportive and respectful.
We request all the participants to please mute your mic. And we request all the participants to sit in a comfortable place where there is no network problem. Please, we request our participants to please mute your mic.
Good morning to all of you, esteemed dignitaries, eminent speakers, professors, and my dear students. I'm very happy to note that Sambhram College of Hotel Management, KGF, is organizing international seminar on leadership in hospitality industry in association with Help University, Malaysia. I'm very delighted that the college has taken this initiative in collaboration with Help University to organize such events, such seminars, inviting eminent professors like Dr. Alice Lim Su Mang, Harul Isan bin Bujang from the University of Help, Malaysia, to organize such events, which is going to be of immense benefit for students pursuing career in hospitality. The topic chosen, that is the leadership in hospitality industry, is very relevant in today's scenario, and how the future managers are going to take up leadership roles and how it is going to be of immense benefit for the hospitality industry. I'm happy that universities like Help University and institutions like Sambhram are taking initiative in organizing such events for the benefit of students. I hope at the end of the conference there will be very fruitful and positive deliberations, and which will be beneficial for students who are pursuing hospitality as a career. So my appreciation to Professor Kannan, the principal of Sambhram College of Hotel Management, and the counterparts from Help University for taking this initiative. And I wish all the students the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable address. Can you tell me a one-liner of what is leadership, Monica? Yes, I'll tell you. Yes. Leadership is all about an ability of an individual to influence and guide the members of the organization in a right way. Yes, you're absolutely right. Monica, we have a right leadership from the right leader. Now I'd like to call upon our principal, Dr. M. Kannan. Over to you, sir, for your valuable address.
Good afternoon, and all. This is going to be one of the greatest day as we all gathered here, and it's been a very seminar on the topic of leadership in hospitality industry. Probably I could say that I would have been searching the right people who can give various information about the leadership in hospitality. May not be sufficient for the people from Help University, and especially today's research speakers who are going to enlighten a different kind of participants who are coming from various countries. And definitely I need to reveal my gratitude to Tan Heng Bor, the Senior Manager, Center for International Progress, and Mr. Respected Stephen Urgi Gyan, and Dr. and our Senior Lecturer, Hairul Hizam bin Bujang, and respected Rilli Shio, the International Marketing Manager, Sham Senghuan, International Marketing Manager, Cherry Boon Siwan, International Marketing People, Sin Shu, and Ben Sean, the Manager International Marketing. These are all the people have put a very grateful effort, and we all know that no one can measure how they have contributed to us in terms of organizing this seminar, and there won't be any. Today's speakers have been highly supporting to us to organize this kind of program. And many of the students would have been dreaming of talking about this topic, as it is going to be one of the crucial topic nowadays, because we all know that we all have come across unexpected pandemic issues. So being a leader, we all know that they'll have to do lots of activities like planning, controlling, and leading. Everything have to be done when you become a leader. Talking about hospitality leadership, which is going to be a stressful job, as we all know, because hotel industry is the industry where people may be facing lots of pressurized situation. But today, I thought we all are going to get a different kind of solution, as we have brought the right resourceful people who are going to enlighten every one of the participants in terms of being a right leadership. I need to be thankful to our Vice Chancellor because due to his busy schedule, he came forwarded, and he has conveyed his greeting to us. And formally, I must be thankful to our Managing Director, Dr. Nagaraj sir, who have been motivating us to organize this kind of program. And definitely, I need to be thankful to the Help University people. Without Help University people, this kind of grand program cannot be organized. And I don't know how I'm going to reveal my gratitude to the people, because the topic is quite challenging topic, as everyone has been longing for. And I'm thankful to the staff team who have been motivating me to organize this kind of program. Nowadays, organizing the program through internet could be a very complex procedure, though we all have taken proper effort to connect all the people. And this kind of seminar will connect the various kinds of participants who are coming from various countries like Philippines, Ethiopia, and UK, as well as UAE. So today we are going to get lots of participants from all over the world. But in addition to that, the same webinar is being displayed through YouTube also. So the people, those who don't get chances, might get connected on YouTube, as the program is going to be one of the grand program. Definitely, I think we should pray to God that this program will be a very grand success. I'm thankful to everyone. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your address. This day is really a great day. Why so, Monica? Yes. Today, we have two major institutions join hands all the way from India and Malaysia. Yes, I know. That's Sambhram College and Help University. Yes. Now, let's know more about Sambhram. I call upon Ms. Monica, Assistant Professor from Department of Commerce,
to present information about Sambhram. Over to Monica ma'am.
Welcome Sambhram Group of Institution. Sambhram Group of Institution, which is similar to world-class university, which has 7 campuses and 300 skilled faculties. Our institution has a holistic approach to creating a positive society that can be accomplished by excellence in education.
Our college campus has a clean and green environment that brings up an awareness and responsibilities among the students to save and protect our environment.
Well-equipped laboratories and well-furnished classrooms are there for students because the proper management of plant layout in an eco-friendly environment.
Our college is featured with women safety committees like Women Anti-Harassment Cell, Women Anti-Ragging Cell, Equal Opportunity Cell, Women's Grievances Cell, in which every year women's issues and women's problems faced in the college as well as outside are discussed and solutions are made, which helps for the women as well as girls empowerment inside the colleges as well as outside as well as for the future.
Basically, the Bachelor of Hotel Management is a practical oriented course. So, we are providing well practical training in our mock restaurant, mock guest rooms, advanced culinary kitchen as well as in our mock front desk.
We have well furnished computer lab with high processing speed computer. Computers are networked with Wi-Fi connections.
We take our students in each semester to different industries and companies because industrial visits bridges the gap between the theoretical concepts and the practical working environment.
The most important aspect of students' character is discipline. We are molding the students through the disciplinary committee. The disciplinary committee is all about punctuality, uniform, proper grooming and communication.
We are providing various management and technological courses like BBA, BHM, BCom, BCA, BSc Computer Science and PG courses like MCom.
I'm Sophia from final year BBA department. I'm proud to be a student in Sambhram College of Hotel Management and I'm here to talk about the library facilities in our college. Library gives the students the opportunity to find, experience new ideas. At the same time, they're providing a sense of place for gathering. Our college is well equipped to support and facilitate teaching, learning, research programs of institute with lots of reference book for all the stream of classes.
We are signing various international MOU in terms of staff faculty exchange program, seminar and research.
Every year, our recruiters are selecting our students in and around the world.
My name is Shazia Kulsum from Sambhram College of Hotel Management from 5th Sem BBA. Today I have come here to tell you how Sambhram College brings the genuine company to the campus for the campus recruitment.
Our college provides 100% job guarantee for our career.
Our college organizes workshops in each semester for the students on the different concepts. The workshops are the base where students will get some practical exposure to learn the new things.
Apart from syllabus teaching, here students are provided with guest lecturing every semesters in which we college invite doctorates, the research scholars, professors, associate professors from various places from different universities to come and give their lectures on the recent topics which enriches the students' knowledge in the present scenario events happening outside.
Myself, Akshaya Vinod, pursuing BHM from Sambhram College of Hotel Management. In our college, we are conducting department-wise seminar, workshop and international conference which help the students to get wide vision about various fields.
Every Friday we are conducting cultural events that helps the students to exhibit their talents.
Education is not only about academics and sports. We also involve our students in social welfare activities like National Service Scheme. Every year we adopt a village, a remote village. There we go and conduct various social awareness program, Swachh Bharat, medical awareness program and social awareness, street play, etc.
We are providing free transportation facilities for students who are residing in remote areas.
We are providing special scholarship for the students who are meritorious, economically backward class, single girl child and sports category.
The college is affiliated to Bangalore North University, recognized by AICTE and NAC accredited. It is also associated with PATA.
Thank you all. Sambhram is known for major three factors: state-of-the-art infrastructure, incubating ideas and research, and international education. Studying at the right institution may be a dream for everyone. I hope Sambhram can be the right place where you can fulfill all your dreams.
Blessed noon all. This is Monica R, Assistant Professor of Department of Commerce, to share the profile of Sambhram Group of Institutions. The Managing Committee have pledged itself to take this institution to a gigantic position. The network of institution is currently led by the leadership of Dr. V. Nagaraj sir, and with 7 campuses and 10 educational institutions, 140 acres of campus, 4 affiliated universities. The college library has wide collection of Indian and foreign publications with a lot of periodicals and technical journals. The college classrooms are equipped with educational aids which are student friendly and which makes the learning enjoyable with a lot of projectors and kind of tools which makes the students learning easier. And the college has separate hostels for boys and girls. And here, indeed, I take a pleasure and it's honor for me to verbalize our college and our institution. It's been great to share the profile of our college. Thank you all. Thanks for this opportunity.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I'd like to call on Mr. Karthik, HOD Department of Commerce, to present his information about Help University. Over to you, sir. Over to you, Karthik, sir.
Thank you, madam. I'm very happy to brief about. I'm Karthik, HOD, Department of Commerce. Help University was founded in 1986, which is providing a quality educational opportunity to the Malaysian and the other country students. The Chancellor of Help University is Paul Leong.
Your voice is not clear, sir.
We request the participants to please mute. Karthik,
The
sir,
Vice
you
Chancellor, can you able to hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. The Vice Chancellor and the President of Help University is Professor Dr. Paul Cheng. The university is a private institute in the South Asia to be awarded a top mark of 5 stars. The mission of Help University to help the people succeed in life and to live the life in significant through education. The vision of Help University, the university with a strong culture and the quality leadership. The university enhances the course development. the university with a strong research in various areas, and the programs offered by the help universities are Bachelor of Business Accounting, Bachelor of Business Entrepreneurship, Bachelor of Business Finance, Bachelor of Business Hospitality Management, Bachelor of Business International, Bachelor of Business Marketing, and Bachelor of Business Psychology. And I'm very happy and thankful to the Sambhram group and the principal and the organizing committee for giving me this opportunity. Thank you. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir, for briefing about Help University. Really feeling very proud to have those institutions together this day. Now, this seminar is all about leadership, and we are going to learn from two knowledgeable and intellectual keynote speakers.
I want to know more about in detail.
Yes,
Monica.
we'll know more about keynote speakers now. I call upon Mrs. Angel Magdalene, HOD of Computer Applications, followed by Dr. Ravi Chandran, Assistant Professor from Department of Hotel Management, to present information about today's keynote speakers. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Madam Monica. This is Angel Magdalene here, HOD, Department of BCA. It's my pleasure and a great privilege to give an introduction about the keynote speaker, Dr. Alice Lim Soo Mang, who has a great academic profile with Bachelor of Business Marketing and Human Resource Management, Master of Business Application, and a PhD. Alice has many years of working experience in HR and consultancy with the leading international and public listed companies. This background, combined with a strong passion built up over 10 years of teaching in tertiary institutions, has enabled Alice to successfully lead academic and marketing departments in the private higher education industry. Currently, as the head of the School of Hospitality and Tourism of Help University, Alice is providing a new direction to energize and motivate our students to challenge their capabilities and fire their creativity in the hospitality, tourism, and services. Alice maintains a strong research interest in learning analytics and education management. So, we are going to have a great session today in learning about hospitality and leadership. Now, I hand over this session to Mr. Ravi Chandran, Associate Professor, Department of Hotel Management. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. My greetings to all. I am very happy to give introduction about the keynote speaker, Mr. Hairul Hisam bin Bujang, the certified hospitality trainer, Help University, Malaysia. Having completed food service management as a core, he further embarked his journey as master in hospitality management. In addition to that, he has done diploma in chef training, beginning his career as an hotelier back in 1996, starting with the chef de partie position in the kitchen department at 5-star Eden Garden Hotel. He has exposed to various operation positions, ranging from management trainee position to managerial position in many hospitality organizations, such as Hyatt Regency, Hotel JP, Pan Pacific Hotel, and so on. He was holding various positions as training manager, food and beverage division manager, hospitality consultant, food and beverage consultant, and trainer. But eventually, he found his strength in training and education. He then began his academic career as a lecturer at Olympia College JP, as a program director in the Institute of Hospitality YPJ, and as a lecturer at MCU Shah Alma and Taylor's University. His present position as a senior lecturer and program leader at Help University. His core subject is food and beverage management, entrepreneurship, management subjects, and restaurant operation. He is a certified hospitality trainer from American Hotel and Lodging Educational Institute. I feel astonished at having gone through his profile. My immense gratitude will be with you, sir. Thank you. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Now, the most awaited moment has come. We have come to the time of hearing and learning about leadership.
Yes, Monica, I'm very curious and excited.
Yes, the time that all are waiting. Firstly, I call upon Dr. Alice to start a presentation on the topic leadership in hospitality industry. Let's all welcome Dr. Alice, ma'am. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you very much to MC, Sophia and Monica.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Maybe my colleague can help me to project my slide later on. So let me address some. Okay, Dr. Nirajana, the Vice Chancellor, V. Nagaraj, the Chairman of the Sambhram Group of Institute, Professor Dr. Kannan, the Principal of Sambhram College of Hotel Management, fellow colleagues from the institutions, very dear students, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor for me and our program leader, Mr. Hairu, to be invited here today to share some of our thoughts on the leadership in hospitality industry with all of you today at the Sambhram College. Thank you very much. Personally, Dr. Nagaraj, Vice Chancellor, for me, they have visionary leadership to conceive the university-to-university articulation partnership with Hub University. I must say that it is a very innovative. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
We can hear
Okay.
you.
Sorry, because I heard somebody speaking. Okay, so I must say it's an innovative initiative so that students in Sambhram College has the opportunity to explore overseas education and also experience students' life in overseas, as well as post-study work opportunities in the Southeast Asia, a city in the Southeast Asia like Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And as Dr. Kannan also wished that we can share a little bit on our university's value as an educationalist. So in this coming 20 minutes or so, I will be sharing with all of you on, of course, what does leadership in hospitality industry mean to all of us today, in today's context, and then Help University's philosophy and its mission. Then my colleague, Mr. Hairu, will be sharing with you on the leadership career of hospitality industry, where we have been preparing students for leadership positions in the hospitality industry for more than a decade. Well, also today our international team is also here. I think her name is Pei Yi. So Yi-Pei. So I think they are here today to support today's event, where I believe no one else will be more qualified than them to respond to students' query, if they are, in studying, living in Malaysia. Okay, so and that is my introduction. All right. We understand that today's topic is okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Because just now I saw somebody muted me. Okay, I just want to make sure that everyone can hear me clearly. Right. So what does leadership in hospitality industry mean to you today? I'm sure students here in front of me, they probably have their thought, you know, they think this, one thing this and one thing the other. Well, we probably should discuss about leadership in hospitality industry in the context of today. I think that would be more interesting, yeah? So the COVID-19 crisis has had a very severe impact on the hospitality industry and also its player. So in a very short period of time, hotels were shut down and lost most of their bookings. They faced huge financial losses and went into crisis mode. And of course, during the pandemic, the hotel industry has struggled with ever-changing restrictions even until today, which have had large effects on the industry as a whole, as well as on the organization itself, and also individual, each and every employee. So there are obviously challenges for leaders in the hospitality industry. I'm sure all of you agree with me. So personally, my worldview, the very first personality or behavior, or you call it traits, that the leader should have is how they are able to practice sense-giving, and how employees make sense of the changed conditions during this crisis, especially in the hotel organizations. And also, not just today, but how this process of sense-making can evolve over time. So I think it will be a very interesting research area for where the sense-giving and sense-taking are used as analytical lens. The pandemic indeed created crisis on so many levels, including safety, economic, and emotionally, that the leaders may find it extremely difficult to be prepared. So therefore, sense-making, in fact, involves turning the circumstances into a situation that is comprehended explicitly in words, that probably serve as a springboard for action. So when I talk about crisis here, I'm talking about crises that involve very high level of insecurity and uncertainty. Hence, leaders are critically important in the context of sense-making crisis. That is my first view. And secondly, I'm sure all of you here would also agree with me that the definition of leadership, what is definition? And the definition of leadership probably has changed considerably in the past 50 years or 100 years. From beginning so-called, the great man concept, and more recently, we heard about things like more focus on transformational leadership, responsible leadership, and so on. So I'm sure, the professors here as well do understand and agree with me that the history of leadership theory is very fascinating. The theory is a very fascinating story of evolving views on the nature of people behavior to one, acquiring power and influences in his or her workplace. So today, very often than not, we hear about servant leadership, isn't it? In which leaders seek to support and to empower or to nurture followers. So you may call it, these are traits of personality, okay? And well, since it is based on the concept of leadership through service, the implications are very much related or considered in hospitality industry. So this is something that is very interesting. So people like us, hospitality educator, certainly could take steps, to instill this kind of principle in students to equip them for this increasingly relevant leadership style. And coming back to relating to the current context, which I mentioned from the beginning, reimagining the elements of crisis, okay, demonstration of flexibility and adaptability. This particularly, I personally feel that the person must be very agile and adaptive in real time. Is required for effectiveness in a very culturally diverse workforce, like hotel organization, incorporating the very positive and the appropriate aspects of the other models, the other business models. And furthermore, optimistic spirit is definitely also the essence of leadership under this context today, which you can see from the PowerPoint that I have just briefly listed down some of the terminology there. So individuals' integrity, the character, the personal values are also the keys in determining the person's, his or her effectiveness for managing not normal time, but for survival. Okay, so you see all these people's behavior and character are overlapping with each other, as you can see from the PowerPoint between the left and the right, and that's the blue and the pink. So for example, are you empathetic? Do you have the foresight and act fast and to have the guts to fail fast, okay, with ideas? You may have ideas, but does the idea work? I don't know, okay? You try, but if you think it doesn't work, fail fast. How committed are you in handling personal and professional growth of your people in their career during this difficult time? And how often you put your trust in your staff and respect. So, yes. Okay. So these are basically what I normally share. These are basically doing the right things at the right critical time. Okay, these are very important leadership styles. Well, at this junction, I think we also can correlate leadership to organizational citizenship behavior personally in the hospitality industry. So what kind of leaders we need? A leader's volunteering commitment with the organization, which are not listed in his or her contractual tasks. Well, as I mentioned this, I think these are theories since when I was in the 1970s. But to current practice, I think it enhances very much in the social connections that influences the job performance. Its impact on today's context may be also viewed very differently because of personal job securities, financial stability, etc. So I have spoke this much. What about your view? What does leadership mean to you? Is it just about customer service? No, it is far more beyond customer service. Okay, so it is rather a very interesting and it is a broad area of study, especially related to service industry, such as in hotel management or hospitality management. So I think I'm going okay so far. Yes? Can someone respond to me?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Okay. Just I mentioned that I will also talk a little bit about help universities with philosophy. Right. Every society needs a certain philosophy of education. So just briefly to introduce, in Malaysia, the very broad goals of education include areas, maybe like India too, such as democratic organizational citizenship, leadership and character formation, achieving national and social integration, nurturing moral and spiritual values, enhancing competencies and skills, and certainly people's productivity. At that juncture, certainly humanizing students' learning experience in education is also our priority. What does HELP stand for? H-E-L-P. HELP stand for H is higher, education, learning, philosophy. H stand for higher, E stand for education, L stand for learning, and P stand for philosophy. Higher education, learning, philosophy. Thank you very much. Introduction on HELP University just now. Yes, since our founding in 1986, the HELP Education Group's philosophy has stressed and focused the 3 C's. The first C is character formation, which you can see in the PowerPoint. And the second C is competencies in leadership. And the third C is competency in a profession. Of course, the 3 must function together in unity, but ultimately our worldview is character is the priority. In considering that, we help both the students and the staff to develop the 3 C's through deliberate learning and visible thinking activities in ongoing assessment and or diverse exercises and activities, including trainings. So our worldview as an educationalist is very clear. We often ask, what are we teaching for? We ask, what do students have today after graduating and for the rest of their life? So besides knowledge and skills they learn, yes, hopefully, of course, they will not be obsolete, if not forgotten. You see, what you learn today and what you probably want to use in 5 years or 10 years' time may be obsolete or you have forgotten. Okay, I think a lot of professors and teachers here probably agree with me. So this is very important. But what a student probably retains for the rest of their life are the problem-solving skills, the communication, the thinking, the self-reflection skills, which are always significant for the future context. So this is what we stress on. In school, I often challenge students with the questions, who are you? Who are you? Who are you today? Who are you 5 years, 10 years, or 15 years?
Not clear, yes, not clear. Ma'am, yarume kekala, ungalku kekudha?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Ippum kekala amma.
Clear? Okay. So, as I said, I often challenge students this question, who are you? Who are you today? Who are you 5 years, 10 years, or 15 years later? So, you see, when I was young, in the early days, right after my high school at the age of 16, I did not know what I want to do. I'm talking to students now, isn't it? So my parents said to me, do what you are good at and do what you enjoy doing. But my friends' parents said something else to them. Go and get a good degree, get a good job, and earn a good salary. It's different. So what about today? What are students' mindset today? I would say experiential spirit that students look for is very different today. Career opportunity today is also very different, especially with today's employment market dealing with the disruption of technology. We understand all this as higher education provider, of course, as being a parent myself. Students and parents often ask this question, with the competencies and skills that I gained upon my graduation, what are the opportunities I have? Traditionally, of course, students will ask, can you guarantee me a job? After graduating, where do I work, right? But younger generation today will not ask this kind of question. They will ask you, what can I contribute? So we will always ask the student in response, what do you want to do? You want to be your own boss? It's important to know what the student wants and what do you want to do. All right, just like I mentioned about career opportunity is very different. Yes, obviously, yes, isn't it? Travel booklet is replaced by social media, review platform, and etc. If you all have thought about who you are 5 or 10 years later, which our students today realize and appreciate the digital skills and mindset that we have embedded in our courses, which are used to them as the world is changing very, very rapidly every day. We talk about globalization, technology innovation. We talk about data-driven decision-making. All these are creating new demand and opportunities every day. And just taking this opportunity, also please allow me to emphasize how our students are groomed. You see, flexible and employable with required skill set in the industry over time is always our priority as a higher education provider. We plan and structure the content and the delivery mode and the assessment that makes sense so that not only students are equipped with the basic competencies, but they are able to adapt to the changes in the 4.0 place. We are an analytics-driven entrepreneurial university. We ensure students acquire the required skill set to be an entrepreneur, to run their own business in the 4.0 place. And being a parent myself, of course, I know how important it is to groom a child with entrepreneurial mindset, because personally, that's for survival. Besides cognitive knowledge through various active learning activities, assessment on students' leadership skills, critical thinking skills, teamwork are all well aligned, in which those are one of the most important skill set in the 21st century. Just want to share with you that in one of our courses in Bachelor in Business Hospitality Management, for example, students learn about the sense of craftsmanship in food and beverage. Just not food and beverages itself. They have to learn about the sense of craftsmanship in F&B. And they are trained to serve with the wisdom of serving for survival, serving for living, or serving for life, which eventually this will help them to excel in their practical performance and give them the edge over the competition in the market. Particularly in service industry, students must be trained to be very adaptive to the marketplace with the least gap as possible from the school. So they are trained to be agile and adaptive. Students learn tips, not just from books. Well, to conclude my short session this afternoon before the interaction session, at Tech University, thank you for the introduction just now one more time. Our philosophy, okay, of character education in a broader sense is focused on our mission. That is, we help people succeed in life. Life means lifetime values, all right? To live a life of significance, including personal fulfillment through education. It is just not learning about knowledge and skill and that's it. Yeah? So likewise, our worldview of seeing leadership in hospitality industry in the current context, okay, during this present very troubled world, may be uncommonly generic. Last but not least, Malaysia is a very beautiful country, and it has many unique attractions for any tourist, focusing on people, food, culture, and nature. So we welcome you to join Hub University under the credit transfer arrangement with Sambhram College. So I think that's all my session for this moment of time. So MC, would you want to take over now, or I need to introduce the second keynote speaker?
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for your wonderful session, ma'am. Thank you for teaching us on leadership in character as well as competency.
Hello, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Without
participants, have patience. We are going to move on with our next session. After that, we are having interaction session, that is question and answer session. Please have patience. And we request the participants to please mute your mic, please.
Without any further delay, Monica, let's welcome Mr. Hairul Isam bin Bujan to give his presentation. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Ms. MC. Good afternoon. In Malaysia, it's afternoon, and good morning in India. Am I right? As been introduced earlier, my name is Hairul, and I'm the senior lecturer for our program Bachelor of Hospitality, and I'm also the program leader for this bachelor program. And I've been in the industry quite long time, and to talk about leaderships, this is what I'm going to share to you with my experience, long years of experience, and how I started and how I gained my knowledge and my skill and my experience on the leaderships. Because in this industry, particularly hospitality industry, we don't learn by books only, okay? We learn all through the experience, years by years, handling the customers, handling the business, every day with a new challenge, and it brings us with a new experience handling not only a routine of work, but also it develops ourselves in terms of leadership skills. Okay, as mentioned by Dr. Ellis earlier, there are several leadership traits. Okay, from the books, from the theory, many. Okay, but in reality, in the workplace, okay, you can't refer to the books. You can't what we call that, find the books and find out which page that you can handle this kind of situation. No. All right, so I have come up with a simple way to understand, easier for you guys, for the student especially, a 5-way or 5 key success in hospitality industry, particularly leaderships. Okay, as I told you, I joined the industry quite young age, and I have climbed up from the lower ranking position to the top ranking positions, from the rank and file to the supervisory level to the middle management level until the top management level. And how the success story of a leadership can be gained, it started by modeling by example. So the first key of success of leadership in hospitality is showing and examples. So basically, a leader is a role model. You have to set by an example for the rest to follow in terms of standards, in terms of disciplines. I saw your video earlier, how the students showing the fingers and the lecturers checking the hygienes, okay, I mean the fingernails of each student, make sure it's short, okay, for the guys maybe clean shave and everything. That is the first skill, okay, that is the first way how we're gonna gain our leadership success in hospitality, set by examples, and we become a role model. A leader become a role model that the rest of the staff and the rest of the subordinates will follow. Okay, the way I grew up my career also is the same thing. How I speak, how I walk, how I dress. Basically, I imitate my former boss, my previous GM. How did he handle the meeting? How he, what we call it, chair the meeting? How he solve the problem, decision making? How he empower and delegate the jobs? Every single thing, okay, it's set by the GM, by the manager, or by the top management. We tend to follow the way how they groom us, okay, and that is the first key of success of being a hospitality leaderships, okay, modeling by example. Number 2, showing visibility. Okay, the word visibility, people might think you have to be present most of the time. No, not necessarily that you have to be present at the meeting. You have to be present at in operations. Not necessarily. What it's needed by the employees is the bonds. Okay, the bonding, the relationship between the boss and the employees, okay, between the top management and the rank and file positions, okay, because why? We have to be there to inspire them. A leader have to be there to inspire, okay, and also build the bonds, and at the same time sharing the visions, sharing the mission and visions. All right, And that's what my former boss, that's what my previous GM did. And again, I tend to follow the same way, the same method, the same skills that I have learned in my industry experience with my boss. And it really, really works, inspiring people to be like them. And it builds motivations for the young employees, especially our students, to be like their leaders. Okay, that is how the visibility means in the success story of the hospitality leadership, basically. All right, so that's number 2, visibility. Number 3, creativity. Being a leader, you have to be creative. All right, creative in many ways, in many skills, in terms of critical thinking, in terms of decision makings, problem solvings, okay, communication skills, okay, as well as technological advance. You have to learn about technology. All right, we cannot avoid technology. Somehow or other, we have to be part of the technology. And in order for us to success in the hospitality industries, somehow or other, we have to create technology in the future, right? Because those IT engineer, those IT experts, they don't know our routine job. They don't know our routine tasks. So they might need our help. And this is where is all our knowledge and experience will impart and tell them, I need you to create a software like this and like that. I need you to create a property management system like this and like that, so that it might make my work much more easier. So basically, IT engineer is just following instruction from us and they're learning from us. And this is where you can also contribute your creativity in solving the problem by creating a new technology. All right. So from that creativity also, you will be able to adapt. Okay. Adapt the trends, adapt the technology, adapt the changes in culture, changes in trends. And somehow during this COVID-19, okay, it changed the landscape of our hospitality industry. People are afraid to have, what we call that, a face-to-face interaction more than, near about 1 meter. So what is the best way to convince our guests that this hotel is safe? We have to create a new technology, self-check-in technology, perhaps robotic technology, perhaps. Okay, it's not tend to what we call that, killing the staff career. No. Okay, you have to be there to create that technology. So this is what I always urge my students. You are good in the technology, you have to contribute something in that technology. Create a software, create an apps, so that it might be easier for you to do your job. All right. So that is number 3 in order for us to success in the hospitality leaderships. Number 4 is all about balancing accountability, autonomy, as well as empowerment. All right. In your video earlier, there's one lecturer talking about empowerment to the ladies, to the women. Okay, where there's no gender bias nowadays in the industry. We are working in the multicultural and multiracial industries. Okay, this is where, okay, empowerment is really, really important. Delegate the job equally. Okay, giving autonomy to your staff to have their own decision making instead of you alone making decision making. And you have to trust your staff. You have to trust your employees. Okay, same goes with the lecturers. Somehow or other, there are some genius students in our class. Listen to them. Okay, and somehow they might give a lot of good idea that might works not only for the academics but also for the industries. Okay, and these young talents, okay, They are being exposed with the technology. They've been using technology almost every day. They know what they want. And this is where the changes of the culture, changes of the trend, and the changes of the economics, okay, and also the landscape of the industry really rely on them, really rely on this young talent, okay? So we need to nurture that creativity, okay, not only from us, okay, but we have to be part of that creativity process as well, and adapt with the current changes of technology and also economics. All right, so that's number 4. You have to balance your accountability, autonomy, and empowerment. Must be balanced, right? As the 5th one and the last one, okay, the success story of the what we call it hospitality leadership is you have to establish your shared belief and also your values and goals, okay? For example, when I work with several US brand properties such as Marriott, Sheraton, and also Hilton, okay? And I also work with Asian brands such as Hyatt and also Shangri-La. I saw 2 differences of how the leadership skill is being taught and is being trained, okay, to all their staff. In US brands such as like Marriott, Hilton, and also Sheraton, they are more focused about the career development of each employee. I take an example of Hilton. The moment the staff joining the company or the Hilton hotel brands, okay, they have plans, the career growth for each employee. Okay, by next 3 years, you should be this position. In the next 3 years, you should be in these positions. Okay, so in order for you to achieve this position, you have to go through this training. You have to pass this training. You have to pass this exam and this test. All right. And that shared values and belief, okay, is being shared throughout the organizations and also top management, rank and file position, middle management, and top management position as well. And I was lucky to work with these 3 different American hotel brands and also Asian hotel brands, that I see the difference working and also balancing the work life, okay, as well as nurturing, okay, the skills and also career development, which is also part of the self-development of each employees. And that's what I really like, working with several hotels, jumping from one hotel to another hotels. I learned a lot, not only about the operations. We're done with the operation. Basically, being a manager, we don't what we call that, do the routine work of operation anymore. We are more towards management and thinking, decision making, as well as creativity, for example, like promotions and everything. So with various hotel that I work and the various leadership style and leadership skills that we impart through the trainings, we're gonna learn a lot, and how we can be success is through sharing our belief, our values, okay, and also our goals together with the employees. And the employee will feel motivated. Oh, this is a good boss, this is a good company, I'm willing to work 8 hours plus overtime because I want to learn and I want to be success with this company. Because at the end of the day, when the hotel brand success, we get the shared values, for example, like bonuses, salary increments, and also job promotions, okay? And this is what the industry looks like all over the world, all right? And I believe in India, the industry is booming with the culture that you have in your country. It's gonna be really massive industry, okay? In the next 5 years with the technology, when the perhaps COVID-19 is over, travels can be allowed everywhere. So we will require a very, very talented and skillful young managers, which is our students, our future graduate students. All right. So with that, 5 key success of hospitality leadership, okay, that we learn from down below ranking positions, the very low ranking position, and you have to be patient, okay, and climb up that career ladder, that your career development. I believe one day, every one of you, my students, and your student as well, will be the top management in most of the 5-star hotel all around the world. All right, and sharing with you also with our students achievement, if you can see the next slide. Okay, we have Abu Bashir here. He's from Bangladesh, a very, very highly disciplined guy, and highly motivated, even though he's what we call it, having a lot of experience in other industry before he joined our program. And the moment he joined our program, drastically his what we call it, his personality changes. Previously he was kind of like a very shy person, and the moment he become he joined, and then he progressed through the semesters, the leadership skills is being shown, okay, from the subject that he attends, and also from the activity that he joined in the universities. He loved about the leadership in hospitality, and currently he just finished his MBA program with us, and he already went back to Bangladesh, and he's looking forward to work with the hotel industry. All right, and he did his internship in a 5-star resort in Langkawi in Malaysia, St. Regis Hotel, and he's being offered a position over there, but he decided to continue a master program. All right, the next student that we have also is a foreign student from Vietnam. Very lovely, good in communication in English, okay, and she loves to meet people, particularly on customer service. So the beauty of this industry, or hospitality industry, it doesn't limit you to work in the hotel or hospitality industry only. No, okay, with the skills, knowledge, and also all the experience that you gain from the internships, it enables you to explore other industry as well. And that's what she did. She joined a banking industries as a customer service. All right, and she joined Citibank. Citibank is one of the top international bank all around the world. And you know, working with a multinational bank, they have higher expectations from the candidates, okay, for during interview and working also. All right, so that high expectation able to achieve, okay, with the skills and also the knowledge and also the leadership that she has, okay. And she's now still stay in Malaysia with the new working visa, and I think she will stay quite long, because she told me that she loves what she's doing, especially meeting up with the clients. And she even don't know much about the banking products, but she willing to learn. And that's one of the key success as well. You have to willing to learn anything, even though you never know about it. Okay, banking industry, I'm learning hospitality, never mind, keep on learning. All right, progressing. The next student also, our foreign student from Indonesia, and she joined the what we call that, one of the top digital marketing company in Malaysia and also Southeast Asia. and she's been doing more towards a digital marketing, okay, and in the industry of BPO. Okay, BPO means business processing outsourcing. Okay, where she also works for clients like Google's, okay, Singapore Airlines, okay, Samsung's. So those are her clients that she take care to maximize the visibility of their company in the Google search engines. So she holds quite a big responsibility. That what she did during interns, all right? And right before she finished her interns, immediately the company offered her the job and with a work visa, and she continues staying in Malaysia. And she's now doing well with the position that she had. All right. And she told me that she will handle few more clients, big clients. What I heard, she said to me about Emirates, okay, Emirates Airlines, and one more international brands, which is the computer branding like HP brands, okay. And last but not least, our success story with our students, hospitality leaderships, is our local student, Bernard. Bernard is our local student, quite young, joined our program for hospitality. And I've seen his talent and also skills as early in the semester 2. At first, he's quite shy, but now he's very confident. And he's doing intern with Mandarin Oriental Hotel, which is 5-star hotel, top 5-star hotel in Malaysia, and being offered as a management trainee to be promoted as manager's position immediately after internship finish. That's one of the quite, I would say, highest achievement of our students in these industries. And it's, I would say that our students are highly demanded by the industry players because of leadership skills and also the interpersonal and also personal skills that our students have, because English language and communication skills is really important for our industry, hospitality industry. All right. And to sum up about the leadership's topic that we discussed today, it's all about the passions towards the job. Okay, it's all about your drive, your motivations to be a leader, to be a manager, to be a boss in the respective industry and the respective department that you choose. All right. As I told you, I was starting my career from rank and file position as a cleaner. I start my career as a cleaner. Okay. So I climb up my position, I climb up my career development, okay, through not only my observation, my daily routine, but also I push myself to learn something new. I challenge myself something new. And when I get bored, I push my boss, teach me something, okay, train me something. And this is what the success story of hoteliers. If you ask a lot of hoteliers in your country, if you ask managers in your countries, they might agree with the 5 key success points that I have mentioned earlier. All right. So with that, I have conclude all the 5 key success of hospitality leaderships, and let's open for any question and answer.
Kind addiction to all the participants. So the session got over, and after the interaction session, we'll be sending the feedback link in the chat box as well as in the WhatsApp group. The participants are requested to give your full details, correct details, and your e-certificate will be sent to your email IDs within 1 week. Now, It's a interaction session, that is question and answer session, the session that all are waiting for, right?
Yes, Monica.
Yes.
So let's move on to the interaction session.
Yes. The participants having questions can raise your voice, can raise your hands. Our operator will unmute your mic and you can ask your questions. I hope the participants are ready with your questions. You can raise your hands. The panel is also ready to answer your questions. The participants, please, you can raise your hands. You can click on the hands icon. The participants having questions, please raise your hands.
In the meantime, we wait for the question. Perhaps I can add one more skills that is really needed in the hospitality industry. One more skill is really important is the data analytic skills and knowledge. So nowadays, it's all about technology. We have to use all the massive data that we have, and we must able to understand that data means something. Okay, so we have to learn all about this data analytics, because every industry nowadays are moving forward with the technology. Okay, we are doing reservation now with the online booking. Okay, we don't make a reservation through phone call anymore. So all this can be captured into what we call a data, and that data means something that we can use it. Okay, the information of our clients. Okay, the what we call the preference of our client. This means a lot. Okay, and of course their contact details, their emails. This is where we can channel up our CRM. Okay, customer relationship management. This is very important for young managers and also young talents to learn more details about the data analytics. Thank you.
Thank you, Hairul. Maybe may I just add on to what you have just mentioned?
Yes, please.
MC, yes? Okay. So yes, that's all. Thank you, Hairul, for actually introduce so many achievers of Help University over the years. Yeah, we see students actually they go further and beyond the tourism and hospitality realm for how they are equipped in the university with our current curriculum. Hairul mentioned about analytics. Analytic business for business decision making is one of the major subjects in our curriculum, for not because we are analytic driven entrepreneurial university, but we believe that this is one of the critical components or the knowledge the student must be equipped before they step out from the school. Okay, this is some credential that they should have, okay, to make them different from the other when they go out to the market. So with that, they are able to, with all this entrepreneurial skill set that we actually embed in the curriculum, not just about training them skills in hotel management per se, they are able to move up the career ladder and or to move to and from one to another industry very easily. Like just now Hairul mentioned about the student, the Indonesian student. What is her name, Hairul? What is the Indonesian student's name just now? Yeah. So I mean, this is the words that she said. She has been working for digital company, but she has a very determined mission that she wants to be the specialist in CEO and the SEO and whatever, not in the digital world, so that she can contribute back to the hospitality industry in her country later on. It is all about marketing. You see, how are you going to sell the hotel? How are you going to manage the data of your customer. And this is what Hyrule is saying. So doesn't mean that, when you come up to work, you are going to work in the hotel, in the HR department. Not necessary. This is what we are saying, how we actually train our students to move, to go beyond the expectation. Okay, thank you, Hyrule, for actually raising that just now.
Welcome.
We're very proud of our students.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, now I believe the participants are clear with their questions and doubts, whatever the two keynote speakers have presented. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am. Yes.
So today's seminar has come to an end. So I will welcome Ms. Cheryl, Assistant Professor from Department of Commerce, to propose her vote of thanks.
Over to Cheryl, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. This is Cheryl, Assistant Professor. On behalf of Sambhram College of Hotel Management and entire fraternity of college, I take this opportunity to propose a vote of thanks. I thank our chief guests, Dr. Alice, Mr. Hyrule, Mr. Trili Xiong, Mr. Beng Chang, Mr. Sherry Fong, Mr. Tang Kiang Fo, Mr. Xiong Xing Cheng, who spared the valuable time in spite of busy schedule to scale this seminar gracefully. And I also thank our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Niranjana Vanali, our Chairman, Dr. V. Nagaraj, our Principal, Dr. Kannan, and thank you, one and all. And I thank our faculties for their cooperation. A very special thanks to our technical team. And thank you, one and all, for being with us and making this success, our seminar, a very huge grand success. And thank you, one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
We have a question from Abdul Rashid. Sir, you can ask your question.
Good afternoon, everyone. I have a question for like we are from first year right now. What is the future can we hold after 4 years of finishing our hotel management? What are the future can be proceeded till we finish our hotel management? What are the new features gonna come, or what are the new features gonna learn about this hotel industry or hospitality industry?
Well, basically, our hospitality or hotel industry is very unique. We still need human manpower to do the job. We can't really replace the human touch with robots. We still need humans, okay? From front office to housekeepers to food and beverage. The customer still wants human being, human touch, okay, serving them. And this is where we need to really equip our students with the necessary skills that's needed in the industry. We have to prepare them for the industry. And I would say in the future, we still have a job, okay? Don't worry about the COVID or any virus kind of thing. Perhaps it's just a temporary, but there are skills needed in these industries, okay? What we really focus also in our program is that not necessarily that our students have to work with the industry. If they have the drive of entrepreneurships, okay, might as well they can open up their own business, open up their own restaurant with their knowledge and skills. So they can also, start up their business with partners or with their own self. No worries. So I would say our sustainability of jobs in the industry is still there, despite from these challenges of COVID or anything. People still want to travel and customers still want human being to serve them. It's totally different if you ask, if you go to Japan and the robot serving you, you feel weird and you still want human being to help you, serve you, or answer your question, or giving you information at least. So I would say you don't have to worry about the sustainability of the industry or sustainability of the job in this industry. So I would encourage my student, if you don't, if the industry of hospitality you feel not suitable to you, then you can join the banking industry or other service industry. So you don't have to worry because you have the skills and knowledge.
Thank you so much.
Yes, I also echo what Hairu has just explained to the student. I couldn't get student's name, I'm sorry. So number one, I have 2 points to make here. Number one, Hairu was talking about service industry. To us, service industry includes everything else, such as hospitality, tourism, banking, communication, trade, IT, and many more. So coming back to the market demand for the career in service industry, well, I think it is very promising anywhere you go in the world. And second point, yes, during COVID time, being educationalist, a lot of parents ask, because the student asked us now because he is being a student, isn't it? So he is very worried about his future. So to share with what parents always ask us, what is left behind the travel industry after COVID? Let me tell you this, we always tell students and parents very confidently, if the student industry dies, okay, we say goodbye to everything else because every country employs about 10% or so of its workforce related to this industry, okay? But nevertheless, we think strategically, help university, and anticipatory, okay, that we equip our students. We keep on changing and upgrading our curriculum, okay? We equip our students with new digital skills, which Hairu has just mentioned for this industry, the skills and the right mindset for the industry 4.0. Okay, and of course that include the learning outcomes such as how do we practice tolerance in times of crisis? How do we disagree with respects? These are very important skills. How are we trained to be adaptable and to be self-driven and independent? And this is what we focus in education. So I think this is my view. Not to worry.
Thank you, ma'am. Dear participants, kindly fill in the feedback form with the link given in the description box down. It'll be very valuable for us to have your feedbacks.
And you will get your e-certificate within 1 week. We request the participants to please give your correct details. Yes. Really, it was a great day having the time of leadership. I believe we are going to practice the leadership in our place where we are working as well as studying. See you all in the next webinar. Thank you all.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for
Thank you very
inviting
much.
us.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I'm having a team with a variety of staffs. What kind of leadership is required from the production department? We meet various types of guests at restaurants, bar, banquets and so on with tireless way of servicing, and my team is huge. How can I be the best leader?
Cleanliness of hotel is our main motto. We deal with lot of machines, devices and chemicals. I wanted to become a best leader in my hotel. But how?
Image building of my hotel is our soul. Meeting various guests and VIPs is my major responsibility. Relationship building is my vital job with my team. Can I be a friendly leader?
To get the solution of all questions, we are going to meet in the international seminar conducted by Sambhram College of Hotel Management in collaboration with Help University, Malaysia.
A leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Because
we are hospitality leaders.
Welcome Sambhram Group of Institution. Sambhram Group of Institution, which is similar to world-class university, which has 7 campuses and 300 skilled faculties. Our institution has a holistic approach to creating a positive society that can be accomplished by excellence in education.
Our college campus has a clean and green environment that brings up an awareness and responsibilities among the students to save and protect our environment.
Well-equipped laboratories and well-furnished classrooms are there for students because the proper management of plant layout in an eco-friendly environment.
Our college is featured with women safety committees like Women Anti-Harassment Cell, Women Anti-Ragging Cell, Equal Opportunity Cell, Women's Grievances Cell, in which every year women's issues and women's problems faced in the college as well as outside are discussed and solutions are made, which helps for the women as well as girls empowerment inside the colleges as well as outside as well as for the future.
Basically, the Bachelor of Hotel Management is a practical oriented course. So, we are providing well practical training in our mock restaurant, mock guest rooms, advanced culinary kitchen as well as in our mock front desk.
We have well furnished computer lab with high processing speed computer. Computers are networked with Wi-Fi connections.
We take our students in each semester to different industries and companies because industrial visits bridges the gap between the theoretical concepts and the practical working environment.
The most important aspect of students' character is discipline. We are molding the students through the disciplinary committee. The disciplinary committee is all about punctuality, uniform, proper grooming and communication.
We are providing various management and technological courses like BBA, BHM, BCom, BCA, BSc Computer Science and PG courses like MCom.
I'm Sophia from Final Year BBA department. I'm proud to be a student in Sambhram College of Hotel Management and I'm here to talk about the library facilities in our college. Library gives the students the opportunity to find, experience new ideas. At the same time, they're providing a sense of place for gathering. Our college is well equipped to support and facilitate teaching, learning, research programs of institute with lots of reference book for all the stream of classes.
We are signing various international MOU in terms of staff, faculty exchange program, seminar and research.
Every year, our recruiters are selecting our students in and around the world.
My name is Shazia Kulsum from Sambhram College of Hotel Management from 5th Sem BBA. Today I have come here to tell you how Sambhram College brings the genuine company to the campus for the campus recruitment.
Our college provides 100% job guarantee for our career.
Our college organizes workshops in each semester for the students on the different concepts. The workshops are the base where students will get some practical exposure to learn the new things.
Apart from syllabus teaching, here students are provided with guest lecturing every semesters in which we college invite doctorates, the research scholars, professors, associate professors from various places, from different universities to come and give their lectures on the recent topics which enriches the students' knowledge in the present scenario events happening outside.
Myself, Akshaya Vinod, pursuing BHM from Sambhram College of Hotel Management. In our college, we are conducting department-wise seminar, workshop and international conference which help the students to get wide vision about various fields.
Every Friday we are conducting cultural events that helps the students to exhibit their talents.
Education is not only about academics and sports. We also involve our students in social welfare activities like National Service Scheme. Every year we adopt a village, a remote village. There we go and conduct various social awareness program, Swachh Bharat, medical awareness program and social awareness, street play, etc.
We are providing free transportation facilities for students who are residing in remote areas.
We are providing special scholarship for the students who are meritorious, economically backward class, single girl child and sports category.
The college is affiliated to Bangalore North University, recognized by AICTE and NAC accredited. It is also associated with PATA.
Thank you all. Sambhram is known for major three factors: state-of-the-art infrastructure, incubating ideas and research, and international education. Studying at the right institution may be a dream for everyone. I hope Sambhram can be the right place where you can fulfill all your dreams.
I'm having a team with a variety of staff